Good morning, everybody. Hi. Welcome back to Regina's World. How are you guys? This video, as you can tell by the title, is going to be something of the range of how to detach, or you're addicted to somebody, or something or other the range of that. Okay. Um, because I am having a problem, and I need you guys' help to help me understand what's going on with me. Okay. Because for the past, I don't know, for those who know that I am currently in a relationship with Eddie. Every now and then you'll see a video of me and Eddie being put up doing something, and I had a hard time even admitting that I was even in a relationship for a minute. Like, I just did not want to admit that. I didn't want to admit it to myself. I didn't want to admit it to anybody else. This was a fling that has gone too long. That's the kind of energy that I was putting out there. This was a fling that has gone too long. But this, I can't really say that anymore as much as I wanted to say that. And then I was having a hard problem saying it while I was married, that I was in a relationship. Like, I was having a hard time in saying that. Now I'm not married anymore. I had to accept I am in a relationship with this man, and it has been 9 months and counting. Well, it's gonna be 9 months and counting. I can't really keep trying to deny him or say that I'm not in a relationship, because I am. Now, yesterday it made it official where I am in this relationship and how I feel. It just did. It just really did. Like, me and Eddie, I told you, these videos that I'm putting out about Eddie, it's a real, like, this is a real life shit that's happening currently in my life. So last video I premiered, well, a couple of weeks ago, I don't know when this is going to premiere, but when that video premiered, it was the bad about Eddie. So I'm giving you the good and the bad. And then it was like, this is a toxic relationship. I know that. I am fairly aware of the kind of relationship that I'm in. And I think that's another reason why I had a hard time admitting that I'm in this relationship, because of what was happening in it. So a part of that, and I'm telling this to my friend, and it doesn't make any sense to me. Why am I even still in it? But it seemed like I can't get out of it at the same time. Do anybody at this point relate to what I'm saying? Before I even continue, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'm going to stop the video right here. I'm going to pause it a second. Give you guys a moment to push the subscribe button right now. Tell me, subscribe to this video. Join the family. And so, if you're interested in this video, for me to finish from front to back, from the beginning to the end, stay tuned. Okay, so I have realized that this relationship has taken a turn, pretty much for me, because the stuff that happens in it, when it's good, I'm telling you, it is the best. When it's bad, I'm telling you, it is the worst. It is the absolute utter worst when it is the bad. Do anybody have this in their relationship? Like, there's, two people, two personalities that cannot be just, it's not even like oil and water, because we're not oil and water. We're like oil and oil, and it mixes well. But when it's hot, it's on fire. When we're mad at each other, it's like we're mad at each other. Like, it is like two people going at it. Like, it is on another level. I don't even think I've been this mad before. Even with my husband, when I used to be mad at my husband, I used to be furious at him. But when I'm mad at Eddie, it is on a whole nother stratosphere kind of mad, and vice versa. Shit has happened when we have argued. It's never happened before in my life, but it has happened with him. Like, my anger and his anger goes above and beyond. I don't think no one has tested me like he has. No one tries me like he has. No one has put me through so many emotional roller coasters. I have dealt with so many. I think I probably have had every emotion in the book. I think I've have had every emotion in the book in these 9 months. From happy to sad to furious to angry to shocked to depressed to disappointed. Like, I've gone through them all in 9 months. I'm just saying. He definitely take a sister through some shit. So why do I stay with all this madness? It's hard to answer this question. That is the question of the hour. That's the question of the hour, because I couldn't explain what was happening to me. Like, I had no explanation to why I couldn't leave him. It was like, my friend asked me in the video, well, why did you stay? I was like, well, I didn't want to give him. He said, he's not all bad, because he's not all bad. It's just when it is bad, it's terrible. When we're having a good time, which is 95% of the time, we're having a good time. It's fantastic because we're so similar. It is crazy how similar we are. It is like we are cut from the same cloth. Capricorn and Taurus, I need to do some research on it, because it is like we're cut from the same cloth. My husband's birthday was my birthday, and I didn't feel as close to him as my husband knew me, because he's been knowing me for many, many years. You know, he's knew me half my life, so he knows everything about me. But the connection, the closeness, the whatever, it wasn't there. That magnetic pull kind of thing, it wasn't there. Like, it's a whole like magnetic pull going on. As much as I hate the nigga, as much as he pisses me off, then the moment he walked out the door and the idea of him, like, oh, I'm not gonna be able to see him anymore. My whole body or something, my mind starts reacting to immediately, I can't lose him or something. Like, he's your other half. You're finna, don't lose him. Like, I can't explain this. Like, I can't explain it. I was working yesterday. I was working. It's like if we're separated more than so many hours, if I'm not with my friends, like, per se, if I'm not with my friends having girl time, that's the one time that I'm not like ready to go back to my boyfriend, like, not ready to see Eddie. But once it's over, I'm ready to see Eddie. Like it's once it is, whatever it is that I'm doing with my friends, trust me and believe, as soon as I'm leaving the location, I have Eddie online. Trust and believe, as soon as I'm done, I'm calling Eddie and letting him know where my location is. I'm going home, meet me at the house. It's like we are so tied at the hip, and I didn't realize how tied at the hip we were until right now. Anytime when we were like, we were like, I wouldn't even say living together. We were just like, he was over here all the time. And at first, that used to bug me, because I was like, well, I don't want to share my space. Get out, go home, blah, blah, blah. And that's how I felt. Like, I'm sharing my space with somebody I don't really want to share my space with. It's just how I felt. But the moment he left and went back to his house, because I'm like, oh, I need some space. Oh my God. Immediately, I start to miss him. Immediately, I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ, this is going to be hard. So we have been working on this whole separation thing of staying away from each other. We don't need to be so codependent. We don't need to be with each other every second of the day. We don't need that. That's what we're working on. Are we succeeding? Kinda. Not much, but kinda. You see, I'm by myself now. But it is hard to be by myself now. Like, it is hard to not have him with me, even though I say you need to go home because I want to be alone, which was my choice. But my choice is killing me softly. Like, it doesn't make any sense, people. My choice is killing me softly, but I know it's the best choice to put separation between us because we're so codependent and so needing. We feed off of each other's energy. Like if I'm mad, he's definitely gonna be mad. If I'm sad, he's gonna be sad. If I'm happy, he's gonna be happy. Like he feeds off of my whatever that energy is. If he controls the mood, if he's like that, if he's negative, he's gonna make me negative. Like we are so in sync with each other, it's ridiculous. Like he knows the vibe in this household, and he's not even in the household. Like he can tell me exactly what's happening, and he's somewhere else. Like we're so in sync, it's scary. I said, what? This is scary to me. Like this is very scary to me. Like if anybody else has had this experience with someone else, please let me know because this is a whole lot. So I'm trying to get to my work yesterday. So my work, I'm working, right? And he was just running through my mind nonstop. Like he was just proof, like a mile a minute. The moment, I don't know, the mile a minute. What is he doing? And I know exactly what he's doing. I know exactly where he's at every minute of the day. Like because he tells me pretty much. I'm like, so I know exactly what time he wake up. I know exactly what time he's still heading out to work. I know exactly what time he do when he gets up. I know exactly everything that he do. I can tell you exactly what he's doing. When he's closest to passing my house up going to work, because he literally worked down the street. When he passes up my house, he let me know I'm passing you up. I'm going to work. I know exactly what this man is doing all the time. So, I'm sitting there at work, working. I can't focus. Not even a little bit. I'm trying to figure out why can't I focus. It is the hardest thing ever right now to focus. I'm thinking about him like crazy. I'm thinking about him and thinking about him, thinking about him. My body starts shivering. I start having a physical reaction. I started shivering. I start getting anxiety. When I get anxiety, I need a Xanax. I need something to calm me down because I can't physically calm myself down by myself. So I don't have any medication to calm me down. So I'm on my seat like, okay, Regina, calm down. This happens when I'm attached to somebody. This isn't the first time this part's happened. Because this happened previously with Keenan. When I can't go, when a long time without seeing Keenan or talking to Keenan, I seriously had a panic attack. Like I was begging and pleading Keenan to go and see him just for 5 minutes. Like I need to be in your presence for 5 minutes. I would literally drive across town to see Keenan. This is happening to me again. So I'm like, oh my God. So I'm talking to my girl. I'm like, I feel like my body is going through withdrawals or something. Because first of all, I haven't physically had sex with Eddie in, about a week. I'm like, and that's probably the longest me Eddie has ever not had sex. We damn near, Eddie will have sex with you all day, every day if you allow him to. Like, no bullshit. If you allow him to, you at home with that man, trust me, he's finna fuck you. Whether you want to be fucked or not, he's going to fuck you. Like, so, and he would do this all day, every day. He don't give a shit. He consider you his girlfriend, please. You open up. So, that part obviously got me attached to him because of how much we have sex. And we have sex a lot. That's all I can say. We have sex a whole lot. So going a week without having sex with him is a long time to not have sex with Eddie. Because unless I'm on my cycle. Well, actually that's why. Because I'm on my cycle. I'm like, but and it's very hard. It's very hard. So when we're not having sex, it feels like the connection is not there. Like we're losing the connection. Even though we're not losing the connection, it's only been a week. It's very hard to function when it's not happening because that's how we stay so close. That's how we stay so I don't know. That's how this bond was created in the first place by all the sex that we have. Now it's happened. It's like now when we don't have sex, it's like what the fuck is happening? And my body was like rejecting it. Like what the fuck is happening? You need Eddie. Like you need Eddie. You physically need Eddie. You need not only his sex, but you need him, his presence, his breath, his energy. It's like you're breathing in him. You breathing him in. So I'm like, oh. So I call my girl and I'm talking to her. She's like, you guys have a soul tie. I said, we have a what? I said, you guys have a soul tie. You're tied to him like a motherfucker. I still got to do a little research exactly what a soul tie. I've heard of it before. I think they said what that was happening with me and Kenny. Me and him had a soul tie. I said, but I'm like, I'm gonna have to do a little research on it. Exactly, figure out what the fuck is a soul tie. I know what do you call it? Well, I gotta understand what a twin. I heard of that too. Twin flame soul tie. I know what a soulmate is, but I gotta do a little research, understand exactly what a soul tie is. Like, but they're like, yes, girl, you have a soul tie with Eddie, because that shit is hard to fucking break. And it looks like y'all are headed down that path of y'all ain't gonna be able to break this fucking tie that y'all have with each other. No matter what y'all fucking go through, no matter how toxic the shit can be sometimes, no matter what, you guys are like this, y'all are tied to each other. I see this happening. I see us hurting. And I was telling somebody the other day, I'm trying to wean him off me, because that's what I thought that I was doing. Weaning him off of me, because how he is with me, I'm like, he got to wean off me. Because if he don't, he's like attached like glue. Like he's attached like glue. Like his obsession with me has beyond, like, it has crossed the stratosphere. Like he's truly obsessed with me. But I'm thinking, I'm trying to wean him off of me so he can, function without me. I'm no better. So I'm sitting in a chair and I'm like, I need something that has his scent on it. And I don't have anything in my house with his scent on it. Nothing. Everything in his, I made him take home. I learned I need at least something here, a shirt, something that when he's not here, I can cope. I didn't know he already took something of mine. He took my bonnet. And he talked to me yesterday, and he was like, have you realized, noticed something gone? I'm like, what's gone? Like, your bonnet is gone. I said, well, why you take my bonnet? He said, well, I took it because, I needed it. Actually, no, that wasn't yesterday. This was last night. So I told him when I got off Mr. Murphy's house, well, it was yesterday, last night. I went to Mr. Murphy's house after my work here. I went to Mr. Murphy's house. I got off Mr. Murphy at 9 o'clock. He don't live actually too far from Mr. Murphy's house. So I left from Mr. Murphy's house to his house, and I told him, hey, I'm coming to grab like a shirt. And he was like, why? I'm like, I'll tell you when I get there. So when I get over his house last night, we're talking about it. And then he's like, what's the problem? He's like, well, that's when he asked me, have you noticed about your bonnet? And I'm like, what bonnet? I said, my blue bonnet? He's like, yeah, I have it. I said, well, give it back. He said, no, I need it. I said, what you need it for? He said, it's helping me cope. It's helping me cope with this whole thing. It's hard not being next to you at night. It's hard not seeing you every day. So I can't sleep without you next to me. So I took your bonnet so I could smell it. And it helps me relax, because I can't relax not being with you. I literally cannot relax. So I had to take something of yours to make me feel better. And I said, that's interesting. He said, what? Is it weird? Is that weird? I said, I want to say yes, it's weird. But at the same time, I can't say that at all. Why? Because that's the reason why I'm over here. He said, what? I said, that's the reason why I'm over here. I came over here because I needed a shirt or something. He said, a shirt? I said, yes, a shirt. I need something of yours. Yesterday I was having a whole meltdown, and I'm like, I needed to smell you or something. And I didn't have anything in my house to smell you. So this is what he gave me. I'm going to show you. This is what he gave me. I'll be stiff as hell in the morning. Okay, so this is the first thing that he gave me. He gave me this shirt here. He gave me this blue shirt. And he sprayed his cologne on it. I said, this ain't it. And I threw it. And he said, what are you talking about? I said, that's not it. He said, I put my cologne on. I said, no, no, no. It's not the cologne. It's your body odor. Your body odor is not on this. You don't wear this. He said, I wear like, from my interviews, I said, you don't wear this. Your body odor is not on this. This ain't gonna work. It just literally smells like cologne. So I threw it back at him. He said, well, keep it because I still want to see you in it with underwear. Fine, whatever. I said, matter of fact, the shirt that you have on right now, take it off. He said, I've been wearing this all day. I said, exactly. Your body odor is on this. This is how I recognize you. When you're laying in my bed, I am smelling you up. I am all in your chest. I am smelling your scent. I am inhaling all of your body odor. I know what you smell like. This smells like a closet and cologne. Smells good, but that ain't you. This smells like your body odor and cologne. This is what you need to smell like at all times. That's what I needed. I was like, so I said, no. So you don't feel it's not bad that you took my bonnet out of all the things you took my bonnet. I said, if you needed that, it's a shame that we're so on the same wavelength that we was doing the exact same thing. You took something from my house. I came to take something from your house. So I said all that today. I am addicted to Eddie Pitts. I don't even know how I ended up getting addicted to Eddie Pitts. I don't even know how this happened. This has been such a whirlwind, a journey being with him. Like, it really has. No questions asked. It really has. It has been a lot of pits and valleys, ups and downs. I can't even explain. I don't even know where this relationship is headed. I don't. But at the moment, I'm tired of fighting it, trying to, act like it doesn't exist or no. It is what it is. Me and him were in a full-blown relationship, 9 months, pretty much going strong, and I don't really see an ending to it. Like, as much as I thought it would have ended by now, I don't see an ending to this. Number one, because Eddie's not going to allow it in me. He's too head over heels in love. Like, it's not going to happen. He's not going to leave me. It's just not going to happen. And I had to personally accept that part, that Eddie's not going to leave me no matter what nobody say. Like, it's never going to happen. The only way that's going to happen is he catch me in bed with somebody else. That is the only, and then that's probably the last time you'll see me do a video, because Eddie probably will kill me after that. Like, literally murder me if he found me cheating on him with somebody else. Like, he probably would murder me. Like, so to avoid my life being taken by the hands of Eddie Pitts, because he would like literally kill me in the passion of love, or whatever you call it, a love of passion, a murder of passion, whatever it's called. He would literally kill me. So, I just go ahead with this relationship until it runs its course. If it never runs its course, then it never runs its course. If it continues forever, 5, 6, 7 years, I'm putting it out there right now. Me and Eddie Pitts are a couple. We're a couple. We're together. If you don't like it, I don't care. So, how to break this soul tie, or whatever it's called, or whatever this is, I don't know. I don't know how to break it. The longer we're together, I think the deeper it's gonna get. And that part scares me, because he's already so possessive now. He's so obsessive now over me. I can't even imagine a year from now or 2 years from now how obsessed or how much of a control freak over me he will be in about a year from now. Let's say we end up getting married. I can't even imagine how he's going to be then. If he put a ring on his finger, if he said, I want you to marry me, and he put a ring on a finger, I can't imagine how this relationship is going to take its turn then. How he's going to be then. but I don't see it ending. Like, I just don't. I thought, as I repeat, I thought it would have. But this connection that we have is beyond me. It's beyond me. And I don't know, maybe it was written in the stars that Capricorns and Taurus are supposed to be together. I don't know. This only happened to me one other time, and that was with another Taurus person. And that was with Keenan. And the only thing that broke that was he moved away. If he didn't move away, we probably would have still been wrapped up in each other like we was. But that was a whole situation because that was in another story time video I got. But this one here, this is my own personal stalker, boyfriend, obsessive person, disorder person. I have my own. So I don't even know. That one couldn't go too far. The previous one couldn't go too far because of the situation. This one is technically my own. I don't think it will ever end. I don't think it's going to end. Unless the fire just completely burns out between the two of us and we completely lose interest. Right now, the fire is so hot. Like, the fire is just hot. Like, you cannot turn it off. You put me and Eddie in the same room together. The fire is so hot that you. And I would make, we probably would make somebody uncomfortable. Like, we probably would. Like, another couple, we probably would make them uncomfortable if they're not like passionate to one another, or if they're not like really touchy-feely or anything with one another. We probably would make them uncomfortable because we really are all the time. We're so on each other all the time. We would totally make somebody uncomfortable, but I don't know. That's who we are right now. I'm admitting I have an addiction to my boyfriend. I am admitting I thought it was the one. I thought it was he had the addiction to me, but I have learned we have addiction to each other. We love each other. We are obsessed with each other. And Eddie's all man. So we ain't sharing. Anybody want to have a threesome with us? Answers no. Anyway, that's not going to happen. Eddie's all mine. For anybody who's interested, he belongs to me. So, until further notice. Anywho, it's 9 o'clock, so I have to get ready for work. But how do you break this? How do you break it? I don't know. At this point, I don't know if it can be broke. I don't know if I want it to be broken. I want some things to be changed in this relationship, which I see change taking place slowly. But I had to do things my way. We were moving a little too fast, so I had to take a pause. But this is going to probably be a part 2 down the line of where we are in this relationship, how I feel. Do I still feel the same? Today's date is July 19th, 2022. Let's see July 19th, 2023, where we are in July 2023. Okay, so I don't know if it's a good thing. I don't know if it's a bad thing. I don't know I don't know. I just don't know at this point how this relationship is going to end. I'm curious to see myself. Will we make it or will we not? We will see. Okay, so I am about to go to work. If anybody have any advice for me or what's going on, do we have a soul tie? Are we dependent? Are we codependent? Or any advice? Have you been through something like this? What did you do to break up with your relationship? How did you get past whatever it is that you guys were going through? Let me know down in the comment section below. I know I can't be the only one in the world who's going through some stuff like this. If you got some advice for the kid, tell me down below. If you're a Capricorn, if you're a Taurus, if you ever dated a Capricorn or a Taurus, have you had any experiences like this as well? Help a sister out. Put it in the comment section because I want to know, and I will reply to you. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. See you later.